A sophomore NBA player that has had multiple late game clutch shots, including a playoff game winner, is something you don't see very often. A sophomore that averages nearly 30 points a game and is an all-star starter is something you see less often. But to add on even more, a 21-year-old sophomore who has had a 30, 20, and 10 triple-double game is something you don't see ever. Shoot, at least prior to this past season, because LUKA DONCIC has done all the things I just mentioned and more at such a young age, man. Like, he has a long way to go, but when you've already accomplished more than some respected NBA vets like Victor Oladipo, you're doing something right, and that's no shade to Oladipo. I just thought of a random player. But yeah, long story short, we all know LUKA is the real deal and on the path to having a great career. And as humble as he is in interviews and stuff, there's no way you could really hate him unless you're a Clippers fan, Marcus Morris, or if you just don't like foreign players. But nah, like I'm saying, LUKA's cold. He really don't even need an introduction, even if you're a casual NBA fan. So yeah, today, I'm not going to get into how good LUKA is because we already know. Instead, I'm going to try and explain why LUKA is this good as just a 21-year-old NBA sophomore. I mean, it's not just hard work. Several young talents are also grinders, but they're not LUKA. And I doubt any of us expected LUKA to have accomplished all the things that he has up to this point prior to the 2018 NBA draft. But before I get into all of this and the truth as to why someone who barely looks like a hooper plays so well, giving your team 30 on any given night, I'm gonna need y'all to sub up. Sub if you think LUKA is an MVP caliber player. I'm posting 2 times a week and I'm trying to grow the channel. But back to the video. I'm sure we all know LUKA played professionally before the NBA, but the actual details about his initial pro career really sheds light on the incredible stuff he's doing in present day. Cause see, LUKA officially started playing pro basketball in 2015 for Real Madrid's senior team, which is a well-known basketball team in the ACB at just the age of 16 years old. And currently he's 21 and the year is 2020. So yeah, we call him an NBA sophomore and stuff, but in terms of pro ball in general, the man is basically a vet. But yeah, of course, as you would expect of a 16-year-old in a pro league, initially he wasn't doing anything too special performance-wise until the 16-17 season, where his averages still were not anything crazy, but he had certain accomplishments like leading his team to the EuroLeague Final Four. But yeah, those first 2 years pro were kind of light, but the 2018 season, in which would be followed with him being drafted to the NBA, yeah, now that was some pressure. He averaged a solid 16 points per game, 4 assists, and 45% shooting in the EuroLeague tournament. And I know these stats aren't mind-blowing at all, but they are still impressive in that the man was playing majority grown men older than him while he was 18 or 19 at the time. I mean, this is the pro league. Come on, it's not like he was at Chino Hills playing high schoolers or D1 college guys or something. Y'all may see that as a shot, but I mean, it's just the facts. Look at what his Real Madrid teammates had to say about him.
Doncic is doing some incredible things on the court. Have you seen a player on his age doing this kind of amazing things?
Nah, man, that kid is special, man. A lot of people don't come around like that. So got a chance to play with a great kid. He's a great person. He's hungry, and he's got much more ahead of him.
Things on the court. Have you seen another player on his age doing this kind of thing?
Never. Period. Never.
And
so yeah, that 2018 season is where he really broke out. I'm talking multiple 25-plus point performances, a game-winning shot, led Real Madrid to a finals win and overall won EuroLeague MVP. Pretty impressive stuff, and it's just funny to me that someone like LUKA could do all of this and still be under the radar. Because, I mean, yes, we heard about him prior to the 2018 draft, but not enough to stop a casual fan from dismissing him as soon as you mention the EuroLeague. But a credit to the actual scouts, because it's not like LUKA went late in the draft or anything. Moving on, though, I just summarized his pro career to the NBA, but that's not it. I mean, there are players that have had solid EuroLeague careers, but they did not perform such as LUKA has done once in the NBA. So what else is there to explain it, bro? What else could it be? Well, the Mavs as an organization must be given some credit, because even though I do believe that if you're good enough, you will play well no matter the team, but it definitely helps to be on a team that compliments you good and recognizes your potential. I say this because the Mavs were quick to get rid of Dennis Smith Jr., who wasn't even playing bad for them really, but clearly did not gel with LUKA, as they were both ball dominant to a degree. And so they got him up out of there, allowed LUKA to have the solo green light, and look at him now. Not to mention the solid perimeter shot makers they also have provided him with Seth Curry and Tim Hardaway. I mean, the roster still needs some work to really compete, but LUKA Dev has some solid help as of right now, and the seeming absence of an ego on the team is something that I think helps with LUKA progression tremendously, because when the score is late close game, even when Porzingis is healthy, knowing the all-star caliber player he is, Still nothing needs to be said about who is going to be taking the last shot, and that's really what I think it comes down to. But there are a few more things I see in LUKA which are the reason for him being so much more advanced in comparison to his fellow sophomores, and that is his go-to moves and niche for scoring the ball. Every star player or high scorer in this league has something in basketball's bag of tricks. And for Kawhi, it's the clean midi. For Dame, it's those deep threes. And for LUKA, it's his smooth step back. And it's crazy to me, at least, because it's pretty predictable whenever he does it, and yet no one can stop it. Now, I'm not going to act like, oh, he's the only player age 21 to have already established a guaranteed bucket-type signature move. But come on, no one else really abuses it as much as this man. But that's not all. That's not his only amazing signature move, because he also has a seemingly unblockable floater in his arsenal that he doesn't shy against using whenever in need of a quick bucket. I mean, I'm not trying to keep repeating this praise for LUKA, but he's just valid. And before I end off this video, it's only fair that I bring up one of his controversial statements a while back when he said that it's easier to score points in the NBA than it is in the EuroLeague. And at the end of the day, point total wins games. So he basically said the NBA is easier to win than the EuroLeague. Wow. So now I ain't that close-minded. I know really what he was saying is that it's easier to score in the NBA because of the larger court, allowing for better spacing and all that. And he also gave reason being to rules like the defensive 3 seconds rule present in the NBA. And I mean, in a way, you could still argue against LUKA's statement just off the fact that the NBA definitely has more talented actual defenders than the EuroLeague. But hey, LUKA's game is enough proof. The man has been scoring with ease this season, and even his rookie season was impressive offensively. So yeah, anyway though, that's really it when it comes to why LUKA is playing so well at just 21. To me, it just comes down to his development before the NBA, his current offensive arsenal, work ethic of course, and just talent. Really, he's talented. There's a super short answer. But yeah, sub up, like the video if you enjoyed, share it, man. I appreciate y'all watching for real. I'm gonna try and be more consistent for y'all with these vids, and I'm out.